Hello everyone and welcome back to the 160th episode of the Top 5 Weekly. Now for those of you that are new here, this is a series where I take a look at the most popular workshop creations on Steam. And as each one of the creations, discover their features and test them out here in Stormworks. But before we get started, if you are enjoying my videos, don't forget the like and subscribe button. And while you're watching, let me know your thoughts of the creations in the comments below. So that all said, let's get straight into it and get started with this week's episode. And starting this week's episode off with the first creation, we have the PN6 Sports Coupé. Now, this is meant to be a mid to late 1980s sports coupe. Now, with it comes a top speed around 250 kilometers per hour, 185 liters of fuel, 5-speed automatic transmission, 6-cylinder engine, and also a nice little digital dashboard. Apparently, the creator has made themselves, which looks really cool. So let's go and spawn it and see how it works. And spawning in the creation, yeah, it looks really good. I think the creator has got the proportions really well done. I mean, you can see there, it's just one block higher than the wheel itself. It looks like possibly some spotlights or headlights here in the front. Overall, it just looks really good. Definitely some XML edited pieces here. Yeah, so an XML edited window, and the creator has made use of what I'm guessing would be XML edited wedges for the rear and the front. That's pretty cool. Along with that, we've got a driving seat and then a passenger seat here. This is just a padded seat to make it nice and small and compact. Here at the rear, double exhaust or dual exhaust. And yeah, it looks really good. Let's go and get inside this thing. So open up, even a little bit of detailing here on the door. Nice. Got ignition key. Throw that on. That gives us the digital dash. Turns the engine on. That looks really nice. Let's go and get inside. So we've got parking brake, we've got headlights, and that's pretty much about it. It looks like a refueling option here inside too. Ignition, gas, okay, so very simple. Heater too, nice. So headlights, so those are just the ones there in the front. Then we get the next ones, okay. Okay, so 3 stages, as you can see, if we click the first one, goes there. Second one doesn't change anything, okay, nice. Heater, all right, parking brake. We'll get parking brake indicator over there. What about steering? No indicators there. Okay, possibly once removing. Let's head off. So automatic gearbox. Ooh, nice. Definitely hear that. It's a pity my hair is sticking out the top of performance. Wow. It is very quick and it is hugging the ground. A little bit of drifting, but I mean, this is smooth. Very nice. See if it grabs any air. Once we get over that little hill over here, let's see if we get a little bit of a jump. Just a bit, but it's very controllable. I mean, as you guys can tell, going off a little bit, but recovered very quickly. Wow. Very impressed. I think the creator has done a fantastic job. Steering at low speeds, great. Steering at high speeds, good too. A little bit of drifting here and there, but great job. Brakes, yeah, I mean, everything, it's got everything, doesn't it? Temperature, amount of fuel that you have left, your speed, your gear, RPS that you're running at. Don't know what the top 2 are for there. But very impressed. Wow, this is good. Very nice. I mean, yeah, lovely creation and definitely a good one to start this episode off with. That's it. Let's go ahead. Let's jump on to the next one for the episode. And moving on to the next creation of the episode, we have the NordahlLunden M3A0 Knight. This is a infantry carrier vehicle. Now apparently it's designed to carry 9 troops. Along with it we've got a mounted gun at the top, we've got radar jamming and radio interceptor stuff on there too. There is a 5-gear manual transmission, 8-wheel drive, we got amphibious options too, so there are some azimuth thrusters for ability to do beach landings, things like that. A bunch of winches and other cool things, so let's go and spawn it and see how it works. And spawning in the creation, I am very impressed by this. I mean, this looks absolutely stunning. Wow. The creators really got this smack on. I think they've done a great job with the use of the rails plus pipes here. I'm really impressed by the front wheel here. I think that looks really cool. I think you guys must agree with me on that one, but that is really nice how they've done that. It is actually not attached just by rope. That's there for detailing, but there's probably a pivot in here somewhere. Yeah, there is right there. There's also a winch here in the front, so you can attach more things if you want to. Yeah, you can see it's just attached there. There's a winch and winch out and a length if you want that, so you can tow things or pull yourself up. That's very cool. Now, actually going onto the deck there, can you guys see this? I think this is really smart. So you can see that the creators used a pipe, XML edited it to be stretched across 3 pieces, but on either side have used radio detectors or beacon detectors here to make it look like it's tied down. That is very smart. I haven't actually seen that before. That's really good. Maybe someone has done it before, but I haven't seen it. Machine gun here at the top. Looks like we got cameras, lasers, spotlights, all the useful things that we would have there. Looks like ammo, little small drum on there. I mean, very clean, very nice. Bunch of hatches here for infantry, I'm guessing at the rear. Extra fuel there. I don't think it actually has fuel in it, but man, yeah, beautiful. Let's actually, so you can climb up here if you want to. Take a little walk around. Here's our azimuth thrusters at the back, so we can do amphibious. If we want to, we have a little infantry telephone here, another winch here at the back if we want to use it. Same on the other side. Let's go and get inside. So door. Do have a lock door. Okay, so we can jump in, close the door off, lock door. No, sorry, close door, and then we can lock it. Nice. What do we have inside here? So we have the hatches, as I spoke about earlier. We got a bunch of seats in here, actually. Yeah, bunch of seats. There's also an escape hatch. That's quite useful, actually. Yeah, that's actually very useful. A bunch of ammo and weapons and things like that. We've got lighting in here. We've got change lighting if we want to, so it can go white or red. Infantry hatches. We've got heating in here too. A ton of extra ammo. Wow. Okay. I think that is manually loaded, if I'm correct. I could be wrong, but I would guess that'll be manually loaded. We've got our driving seat, and we've also got our commander, which I'm guessing is also the gunner at the same time. So we'll check out that after we've driven it. So jump in the driving seat. We are losing a bit of power, so we need to get main power on. There we go. Nice little camera here. You can see out gear, speed. Speed. Oh, this must be compass bearing, probably. Parking brake on. Nice. All right. MFD if we wanted, which has just got a map on it. Unlock engine maintenance hatch. Ooh, where's that? Where's the maintenance hatch? Oh, it's probably guessing here. No, that's where we are. Where's the maintenance hatch? Underneath, on the sides. See that? Hold on. So we are currently sitting here. So hold on. We are currently sitting here. So where's the engines? Is the engines there? Possibly. MFD. Unlock engine and maintenance hatch. I want to jump out quickly, guys. I want to have a look at the top. So here's our weapon. We know about that. This is a driving hatch. This is a commander's hatch. This is the maintenance hatch. Oh, there we go. So here is where we've got our fuel and things. All right. And then here's the engine one, which is what I want to unlock. No, that one there. Now we can jump out, and there we go. Cool. So here you can come through, do some repair work. That's very compact. Good job. That's very compact. You got a little repair stuff here. Oh, very nice. Okay, let's go back inside this. All right, we're gonna turn that off. Amphibious mode. No. Disable brake lights, tail lights if we wanted. Driving hatch, canopy light, convoy lights. Sorry, headlights if you want them. Nice. Ignition. So apparently the engine's on. All right, so we got gear up and down, parking brakes. We'll get parking brake off. NVD, night vision, hazard lights. There's your hazard lights. All right, gear up, so we can gear up to first gear. Drive off. second gear, third gear, fourth, fifth gear. Okay, so 5 gears. Pretty decent speed. Quite stiff on steering, but that's perfectly fine when we're on 5th gear and max acceleration. I mean, it's definitely controllable. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very cool. Brakes very hard. Let's go and turn around here. You can see the wheels actually turn opposite directions. For nice quick and sharp turns, which is quite useful. Alright, let's slow ourselves down here. Oof, brakes are very hard. Alright, let's get parking brakes on again. We're going to drop down to 0 gear. There's a reverse if we want it. Commanders are what I want to check out next. So we've got mute alarms, commander hatch, horizontal stabilizer, arm RCS, vertical stabilizer, spotlight, more, instrument backlights, night vision, jammer, launch smoke, soft kill APS, manual launch soft kill. A lot of these things I don't know, guys. I'm discovering them just like you guys are. Transmission, input frequency, video transmission, transition bus, crypt radio, mute, radio scanner. Is how we turn all this on is the question. No. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we got that on. Okay, nice little screen. You can see here this tells us our current direction. I'm guessing this is our compass bearing here. This is our elevation on the right, how many rounds we have. NA is the distance. Can we zoom in and out? Yes, we can. So that's up and down. That tells us our distance. As you guys can see, if I move to the left, we don't have a distance. Fire is spacebar. We need to arm it first. Nice. I mean, so satisfying. I love how the whole vehicle's moving too. That's nice. Mute alarms, horizontal stabilizer, vertical stabilizer. So when you're moving at fast speeds, spotlight if you want that. So that's just on the gun. You have a spotlight. Night vision if you want that more. So that is that for targeting of some sort? I'm not too sure. Instrument backlights if you want those. APS jammer if you want them too. I mean, this is pretty cool. I don't know all the systems yet, but I mean, I'm pretty impressed, I have to admit. Beautiful. The creator's done a great job. Really, really nice. Yeah, I mean, fantastic job. Definitely recommend you guys go and check this out. Yeah, I mean, I can't fault it. Everything is beautiful. Let's go ahead, let's move on to the next one for the episode. And moving on to the next creation of the episode, we have the Cessna 172 Skyhawk. Now, if I'm correct, this is meant to be a full replica of the original plane. Fuel-wise, 482 liters, range of 221 kilometers, speed of 125 knots. Cost is actually only 36,000, which is not bad for a fully detailed high-fidelity plane. And we also have a glass cockpit, autopilot and altitude hold system, stall warning and brake indicator. Sounds already cool, so let's go and spawn it and see how it works. And spawning in the creation, a very small plane, very compact, as you guys can tell. I mean, it's not big at all. Creator's done a great job. I think the detailing is quite nice. Looks like we've got an exhaust here, got obviously our aircraft propeller here, which you can fold and do things with. We've got an engine hatch, so the creator looks like they're using a modular engine, which is nice. Nice to see that. Back in the day when I created mine, I think we had modular engines. We got a door to get in and out. Very cool. I like the use of the XML pipe there. XML radio pieces at the top there too. Looks like refueling for each wing with fuel indicators. Once again, very useful. What else do we have around here? Nothing really else. I think there's like XML pieces here and there. Looks like we got recharging here if we want to. We have another door there, another engine hatch if you want to also. I like the engine hatches that open. That's nice. And that's pretty much about it, eh? There's not much else. I mean, let's go and get inside it. So going through here, we do have a pilot seat. We also got a secondary seat, third seat, and fourth seat. Nice. Automatic heater, apparently the creator did say. Close that door. Get in here. It's quite compact in here. Definitely have to say it is very compact. Autopilot coordinates, we got the door, landing lights, nav lights, avionics, main electric, engine, alt hold, we'll test that out in a minute. Enter the altitude when you want to change current alt. Okay, enter the altitude when you want to change current alt. Okay, interesting. Cool, I mean, that is theoretically it. We don't have to do anything else, it's super easy. We do have a stall. Y and R. Yellow is brake. Okay, so he's used an RGB indicator light to tell you. Oh, that's quite smart actually. Not often you see that. I'll take brakes off. Interior light we do have if we want to. It's a little spotlight, it looks like, from what I can see. I don't know where it's hiding, somewhere around here. We are moving forwards, by the way. We do have flaps also if we want to. Oh, just some little flaps there. What they, in terms of what difference that makes, probably nothing. But I mean, it's nice the creator has included that. We do have throttle, which is just up and down. We are going to increase our throttle about now. Take off in a few seconds. Full throttle. And there we go. Up we go. Very nice. That's actually really good. I'm super happy it didn't just like take off within 2 seconds. It was somewhat realistic. I mean, that's really nice. Performance is fantastic. We're gonna get flaps off. I'm also happy to see the flaps are hotkeyed. Without doing anything, any adjustments, we are quite level. I wonder, is there, it doesn't look like there is any type of auto hover on at the moment, considering that I'm doing that and it's not correcting itself, which is good to see. I do like it when creators do that and not just automatically add on all the assistance things. It doesn't feel like it's fully, like there's no assistance. It does feel like there is a little bit of assistance here, but not much, not compared to other creations. All right, so alt hold 5. So it holds the current altitude when you press 5. And then if you adjust it, as long as you want to change. Okay, so if I do 500 now, that will then go down to 500. And I'm guessing that's feet. It's definitely not meters. Yep, it's feet. It's gonna go down to 500. Yep, there we go. That's quite smooth. Nice. Let's try the waypoint system. We'll better back to the airport. Chuck that in there. Cool. Activate it, which is 5. Oh no, sorry, that was actually 4. My apologies. And there we go. It has rolled itself. Now turning towards the airport where we came from. Leave my brakes on. There is a stall warning. I would like to check the stall warning once we finish testing out the autopilot. Yeah, pretty smooth, very nice. Let's just go and clear that waypoint. All right, so stall warning. I'm gonna just keep on removing throttle. And I'm just, there we go. So that's pretty cool. Keep on increasing throttle. Up, up, up. Oh, that was close. Nice. I mean, I can't fault anything. I really like this actually. I think the creator has done a fantastic job with this creation, and I can't fault anything about it. It is really cool, really good. Definitely check it out. Let's go ahead. Let's move on to the next one for the episode. And moving on to the next creation of the episode, we have the SNS-052 Patron Noe Devaud. This is meant to be a all-weather self-righting lifeboat that was operated by the French SNSM until 2001. So this is a replica creation. Looks really cool. Apparently you can reach around 28 knots in top speed in calm seas. Self-righting, which is pretty cool too. And yeah, I mean, looks really cool. So let's go and spawn and see how it works. And spawning in the creation, I'm here in FreeCam just to give you guys a exterior look at the creation and how good this looks. I mean, the creator has really done a good job, especially with the rails. I mean, wow. Amazing the things we see here in Stormworks these days. Yeah, I mean, beautiful design of it. Apparently the compartment here in the front is not sealed, so this isn't sealed, so water will come through here. I'm guessing the rest of it is sealed. I mean, we'll have to check in a few seconds. But yeah, I mean, beautiful. I mean, look at that. That's definitely, I think this is XML edited, if I'm correct. Yeah, because there's a pipe coming through it. A little anchor on it. I mean, the crate has done a great job. Really blows my mind sometimes, the detailing that craters have. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's jump on it. So, starting at the back, a couple of rope anchors. We do have a storage with some rope in it. Very useful. A little winch here, so you can tow things either by connecting it here or chucking it on the winch. Very useful. We do have a option to go in the cabin. We'll go into that in a few minutes' time. Ammo drum. Why we need ammo? No idea, but it's there for detailing. It looks cool. Let's go and see what we have here. So we do have a ocean. Yeah, so this is a water pump that goes to seawater. Okay, also got engine room. Ooh, okay, we'll check that in a few minutes. So this is getting connected over to here. No, I lie. To here. And then you can turn it on here, open it up, and you can put fires out, do whatever you need to do, or just spray your friends. Cool. Nice. Let's close that off. You got emergency engine room. Okay, so we'll go over to the engine room in a few minutes. There must be a way to get in there. Alright, around the rest of the deck, not much. There looks like another hatch here to go in. We do have an anchor. Ooh, I mean, that's nice. Another hatch here. There's lots of hatches everywhere. Let's go and get inside. Keep closed at sea. Okay. Beautiful interior. Nice and detailed. I like it. A couple seats here. Life jackets. That's nice detailing. Hatch to go there. Cool. That's pretty much about it. Let's go downstairs. So very compact. I mean, I love it. Oh, so look at the flicker. Oh man, that's not. That's detailing to the next level, guys. Even this little front compartment. I mean, nice. So cool. So cool. We got what I'm guessing would be fuel. Yes, it is. Engine room, RPMs and things inside here. We got power pump. All right, I mean we'll turn that on. Why not? Looks very complicated. Probably there for detailing. I mean, got a bunch of welding torches and things. Of course, very useful. Oh man, beautiful. Disconnect shafts. Disconnect shaft clutch. Oh man, that's so beautiful. All right, let's go and go up, I guess. And let's see if we can drive this thing. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna close this door because apparently we need to keep it closed. I've got some more seats here just in case. And now we're gonna go into this part, which I should have gone to the other side and then opened it. Oops, there we go. All right, we are going in. Going in. There we go. Got in there in the end. All right, so if I can make my way around here at the rear, just some equipment, a little bit of detailing, and that's pretty much about it. Here in the front, however, is a bunch more things. We have got a radio here, transponder locator, deck light if we want it, fuel pumps and engine starters, cabin lights, nav lights, spotlights, throttles, and that is it. There is a little heater here. I mean, like, look at the detailing here. That's beautiful. All right, and we are going. That is as simple as it gets. I mean, look at the detailing underneath there at the bottom right of the hull. Oh, man, that's cool. Beautiful. Good job on you. I like the idea of different throttles for your engines because you can throw one full, and I guess you could probably throw one in reverse, couldn't you? Oh, no, you can't. You have to have them both in reverse. Oh, I was about to say you could almost turn on the spot here by throwing them all in different, one in reverse, one on the other one. Okay, but you can still do cool things and go fast. Wow, that's really going fast for a boat this size. Handling. Yeah, handling's really good. I mean, let's throw waves on max. Wind, 100%. Now, remember the cabin isn't watertight, but the lower cabin is. Now apparently, as we said earlier on, this does have a self-writing, so if you do end up actually flipping it, it will self-write itself, which is very useful, of course. But yeah, I mean, handling, I like the more realistic way it's handling on the waves here. I mean, it's not just sitting flat completely. It is leaning a little bit to the right. You're seeing the wind is hitting it, making it lean to the right there. It is going and riding the waves instead of it just floating on top of them. I mean, the only thing I probably don't like is the exhaust firing down from the bottom. That could be resolved with a couple of catalytic converters. I mean, it just, for me, doesn't suit the period of the ship. I could be wrong, but I mean, otherwise from that, I mean, I think it's beautiful. I think, I mean, look at the light. There's even little lights in those beacons. That's actually odd. I'm almost trying to figure out how the creators did that now. But that's smart. Really good. Yeah, fantastic job as the creator. Let's go ahead, let's move on to the next and last creation of the episode. And moving on to the next creation of the episode, we have the 3D projection demo. Now, this is meant to, in theory, visualize objects on a lure display. Now, I've seen this before. This has been done before. This, I'm guessing, is more of an advanced one and probably more detailed. I think it's probably about a year or 2 years since I've seen this. I could be wrong on the timescale on that, but that's more or less. But yeah, I'm very interested to try this out, so let's go and spawn it and see how it works. And spawning in the creation, you can see here the creator has gone and given us a full demo. So straight away there is an imitation of, or a sim rig of a actual vehicle, whether it's a helicopter or a jet. We've got a couple objects here that we're going to try it against, and you can also see that there is a little display here. I'm guessing this is just to make the screen smaller because there's a big screen going onto a camera, so I'm guessing that's what it's using. I could be wrong. And this is the little sim rig here, so I mean, let's jump in it. Now, the use cases of this, you could use this to identify vehicles, possibly. I mean, there's a couple very niche use cases that you could use this for. Whether you can use this to project the mountains and things, that's another question. I'm not too sure, but let's just jump into it. So the first thing that's quite cool is that the creator has accounted for both the male and female characters. So if we turn it on, straight away you'll notice that we've got these points all over the objects, and they move as I move my head. Now, if you go and do female, you'll notice that the female character actually sits a little bit lower than the male character, and hence the reason why these are much lower. So that's a nice little like quality of life feature the creators added, which is really cool. You can add a little laser on too if you want to, and it actually goes and draws the laser, which is quite nice on your screen on where it's going and pointing and so on and so forth, which is quite nice. You can turn it off, and you can also clear the laser points, and as you can see, like looking at this is pretty cool. Like, it's tracking the objects in front of us really well. Look at that, look at that, even got the axes. That is really, that's wow, interesting. But yeah, I mean, could be used for quite a few different things. I'm guessing just more like a proof of concept of what you could use it for. I'd love to see it maybe added onto some use cases in real life in Stormworks. So when I mean in real life, like when you're using career or doing search and rescue or weapons or, you know, those kinds of things. Fighter jets and things could use it, helicopters. But yeah, I mean, really cool, nice concept. I think the creator's done a fantastic job. The amount of math that's probably required for that is quite advanced. Probably way above my level of expertise. But yeah, I think the creator's done a great job. This is really cool. And with that said, that is where we're going to be ending this episode off with. As always, guys, if you want to check out any of the creations that we had a look at in this episode, including this one, I will leave them linked in the video description below. Go get some love as the creators. It takes a lot of time and effort to build these creations for you guys to enjoy on the workshop. So give them some love, try the creations out, and yeah, if you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure you like and subscribe to the video. And until the next one, we will see you then.